Super Nintendo World will go down in history as one of the most creative theme park experiences ever built. But this creativity doesn't stop at the vibrant sets you can find around the land, but you'll also find some of the most creative food items you've ever tried inside the Toadstool Cafe. This quick service restaurant is Super Nintendo World's signature dining experience. Before we get to the food and what you should order and what you shouldn't, you gotta check out how Chef Toad greets guests when you walk in. When checking out the menu, you will see the pricing is pretty steep. Yes, you can spend $15 for a salad and $10 for a dessert, but I will say all of these are beautifully crafted Mario-themed entrees and snacks. Once inside, you order your food and then you see the host so that you can be seated. While this is not a table service restaurant, it does feel like one. There's a variety of well-themed booths that you can sit at. Really, every single corner of this place felt like something that Mario and Luigi would hang out and eat at. So let's get into the food. I ordered the Superstar Lemon Squash. It's honey lemon soda with mango stars and assorted tropical jellies. There were also these popping pearls inside. They were kind of like boba, but when you bit into them, like kind of juice shot out. This drink was a perfect combination of sweet and tart. I will order it again, 9 out of 10. I also want to point out they don't even have generic napkins here, they got the logo. Okay, for a starter, I got the Toadstool cheesy garlic knots. These are mini mushroom shaped knots brushed with garlic butter, parmesan cheese, parsley, and a side of marinara sauce. But sadly, they were kind of bland and just meh. They definitely needed a lot more cheese and seasoning in the marinara. I give it 5 out of 10. And for the entree, I got the LUIGI chicken burger. It's grilled chicken with basil pesto, Swiss cheese, and slices of green peppers. It also came with another side of pesto and truffle french fries. These crinkle cut fries tasted more like Parmesan rather than truffle, but they were some of the best that I've ever had at a theme park and tasted even better when you dip them in the pesto. The sandwich also comes with this really fun little Luigi hat. It's like a little souvenir that comes with your meal, you can take it home. I also love the touch of them putting Luigi's mustache on the brioche bun. The bun was perfectly sauced and there was like a crunchiness with the pepper and the grilled chicken. I thought that I wouldn't like the pepper on it, but actually it was a really nice touch. This pesto is also really good. For presentation and taste, I'm gonna give the Luigi burger an 8 out of 10. But the real winners are the desserts of Super Nintendo World. Look how amazing this question mark block tiramisu is. Then I had to do the taste test to actually make sure that it tasted as good as it looked. All the little question mark blocks pull apart and then the tiramisu is inside. Sometimes tiramisu can have a little bit too much of a sharp espresso taste, but this was light and creamy. I didn't really even taste the coffee flavor. I highly recommend this snack. I give it a 10 out of 10. And before I show you the last one, if you want more tips for visiting Super Nintendo World, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm going to show you all kinds of tips for visiting this land before it opens on February 17th. And yes, I ordered 2 desserts. This is the Princess Peach Cupcake. It's funfetti cupcake, buttercream frosting, glitter, and an edible crown. And there was a little bit of like pink raspberry sauce, I think, in the center. But overall, this was just a funfetti cupcake. It was huge and big enough to share. Kids will love this. I mean, it's like an 8 out of 10. So those are some of the things I do and I don't recommend at the Toadstool Cafe at Super Nintendo World. Hey, I'm David Vaughn. Thanks for joining me today. If you want to see more from Super Nintendo World, make sure you check out one of these videos.